Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your May general read. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone, and that includes the cross-watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's absolutely okay to just leave it be. You'll normally find that the bits that are not hitting the mark for you are actually part of someone else's timeline. Okay, Scorpio Collective for May, please. Okay, so Scorpio, the zodiacs that I can see in your read, you've got the King of Coins, which is Taurus energy. You've got the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. You've got the Hanged Man, which is Neptune, so that's water energy. You've got the Five of Wands, which is Leo energy. The Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy. The Seven of Coins is Taurus energy. The Fool, which is Uranus, so that's air energy. The Eight of Cups, which is Pisces energy. The Three of Swords is Libra energy. And then you've got Judgment, which is Pluto, so that's fire energy. The Four of Cups is Scorpio energy. The Three of Cups is Cancerian energy. The Two of Wands is Aries energy. And then you've got the Nine of Cups and the Tower with the Emperor hidden underneath that. So there's heavy Aries energy in this read. You've got Pisces energy with the Nine of Cups and Mars, so that's fire energy with the Tower. Okay, so the immediate thing here that's sticking out for me in your read, Scorpio, the planetary influence in your read is very heavy Saturn and Mars. So Saturn is the planet of restrictions, pessimism and structure, and Mars, as you'll know, is the planet of action, desire and aggression. Not regression, aggression. So currently you are feeling it's extremely restricted at the moment, but I'm not talking about the obvious here. I'm talking on a much deeper level than just the outside influences that are restricting you. You feel restricted in your mind about the next step to take, because you're currently working through an energy. Well, you've got the Tower here as your overall energy. So your restrictions are pertaining to what you can take action on and your emotions. You feel restricted here by your own emotions. Now, the Nine of Cups, this energy, it pertains to your wish fulfillment. It also pertains to your contentment and your satisfaction, your gratitude, your emotional stability. Okay, it's the card of dreams coming true. So for some of you, and with an Emperor hidden underneath that, this does pertain to another individual. This individual that this Tower moment is pertaining to, this collapse between you both, on the face of it, this individual looked like your wish fulfillment. They looked like your wishes were being granted. They presented to you this feeling of, this is the individual that you could potentially settle down with and be married to, with this particular energy. But it quite clearly has not turned out that way with the Tower, because the Tower is divine intervention. This is pertaining to a connection that was not built on a solid foundation, and so the divine stepped in when it pertains to this connection, and they have pulled it. They have pulled something down in your life because it wasn't real. So currently, the majority of the Scorpio collective are working through heartbreak and disappointment. Disappointment that essentially their dream has been shattered here. And it's been shattered because somebody has presented themselves as something, and it's turned out that actually they weren't like how you imagined. They weren't how they were initially presenting themselves. So that there's a mask here. Somebody was wearing a false mask in this connection. Now, as a side story, because oftentimes reads do tend to branch out in different directions. It happens when you're reading for so many individuals. So the timelines tend to branch off, and I always read out those different branches as and when I see them. So for some of you, this Tower moment, this collapse, actually doesn't pertain to an individual, but more it pertains to a career. Because the Emperor is, it's an entrepreneur, it's a boss, it's someone who's taken charge, it's someone who is in charge, it's someone who is in a position of some kind of authority, okay? That's the Emperor. So I'm feeling really strongly here that for those of you where this is not romance, this is definitely pertaining to your career, and there has been a career collapse here. You had the dream career. You worked your butt off at this particular career. You put your heart and your soul and your life into this career. And due to the recent events outside of everyone's control, that career has been pulled down, destroyed essentially. So I'm feeling really, really strongly that whether this is pertaining to romance or your career, it makes no difference. 99% of the Scorpio collective at the moment are currently going through yet another change, another metamorphosis. The Scorpio collective are literally on a mass scale having to regrow themselves all over again from nothing. And that's literally just your overall energies. So meanwhile, while you're collecting your thoughts, trying to figure out a plan, trying to overcome these feelings of restriction that again is very, very dominant in this read. The Saturn energy in this read is unbelievable. So you're trying to ride that wave, and you definitely are riding it because of the Mars influence, which pertains to action and desire. And some of you are aggressively pulling yourselves back up again and reclimbing that ladder of success. The card that is central to your read is the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands pertains to an individual who is very, very good at multitasking. They usually do have several different projects going at once. And Scorpio, this is definitely your energy. It is. Especially to those who are entrepreneurs, because there is no entrepreneurial Scorpio on this planet that has got one single form of income. It is usually 2, 3 or more. So you're currently multitasking here in order to try and regrow your career, your income. You're definitely multitasking here, and it's causing you a little bit of a conflict with the 5 of Wands energy. There is also potentially a lot of competition that is currently around you. So something that you're doing, that there is a lot of individuals that are doing the same thing. So you're trying to figure out a way here about how you can make yourself stand out from the crowd. How can you be different from what everyone else is doing? And this, with the 7 of Coins being here as well, it's like you're patiently waiting for your finances to build back up again. And you're patiently waiting for the inspiration to hit you, basically. I am seeing that your patience is definitely going to be rewarded here. It is, because you've got the Fool, and that pertains to a brand new beginning, a brand new start, a brand new journey. So whatever this is that you're currently working on in the career and finances sense, it is definitely going to pay off in the long run. It's a slow builder and a slow burner, but once the rewards for that start coming in, it's going to be a case of careful investment from there on in to really maximize your income potential. Now we do have a King of Coins, the Devil, and the Hanged Man here. Now I'm not feeling this so much as your energy. This is an outside energy. You've got an individual here, whether you're aware of it or not, there is an individual who is currently on the outside looking in. And they're watching what you're doing when it pertains to how you're building yourself back up again. So I am going to clarify that Devil card just to double check the intent. But going by my feelings, I'm feeling that this is a very caring individual. It's someone who is looking at you with the attitude of, when you're hurt, I'm hurt. And this is someone who is, they're literally watching you as you're reclaiming your power. I am going to clarify that Devil card though. Why is the Devil card here, please, for the Scorpio collective? Okay. Is there anything else for the Devil card, please, for the Scorpio collective? Right. Okay. So what I'm seeing for this Devil energy, yeah, it's pretty much exactly as I was feeling. So whoever this King of Coins energy is, the individual who is currently on the outside looking in, I was feeling that it was a very caring individual. It's definitely someone who cares very, very deeply for you. And they are wanting to have a brand new beginning here. Just put those there. And hidden under that is the Judgment. Right, so this is an individual that you've known for a while, and they are wanting to ask you here for a second chance with the Judgment card. They've had some kind of awakening about the connection with you, and they're wanting a brand new beginning. And literally, as I said, they're watching from the sidelines. They're watching your growth. They're watching you go through yet another metamorphosis. They're watching you build yourself back up. Now, there is confusion here. This individual feels that they need some sort of clarity. They're probably just wondering how you're doing it, how you're managing to bounce back again so quickly. Not once, not twice, but 3 and 4, 26 times. There's a lot of confusion here. There's also a little bit of fear. So that there's a quiet respect here with that particular combination. This individual, I did say that they've got a lot of love for you. The Queen of Cups and the 9 of Coin. So yeah, their opinion of you is, while you scare them, it's not scare in a bad way. It's kind of like you immobilize them somehow. Your energy, it's like kryptonite. They've got a lot of love and compassion for you. They see you as extremely independent and a hard worker, also with the 9 of Coins energy. This is an individual who is wanting to have a reunion with you, and they see you as an Empress energy. Again, it makes no difference if you're male, female, anything in between. It's literally just the energies. But they're seeing you here as a divine feminine energy, a boss, a caregiver, a creator. And we've got the Emperor hidden underneath there. So this individual feels that you two are counterparts. They do want to come rushing in towards you. But whether or not they actually do that is another thing entirely. Because currently they're watching you from the sidelines, trying to gather more information on you, but unsure if they should actually take the action that they want to take towards you. Backed up again with the 8 of Swords. So this individual is feeling, your energy makes them feel a little bit vulnerable with that card. And with the Hanged Man energy, they're trying to take a different perspective on things. With this negative self-talk, doubting themselves, talking themselves out of taking action towards you also. They're battling here with the Hanged Man because they feel that there's some kind of sacrifice that is needed. And I'm feeling quite strongly that because it's the King of Coins, it's the Devil energy, it's the Emperor energy. All of these cards, they're really sort of, they are extremely masculine energies. They are very, it's like, it's an individual who stands to lose quite a lot should this situation go badly. It's also, with so many powerful cards coming from their side, it's someone who is quite high up in, they're quite well known, they're quite high up, they're quite, what's the word I'm looking for? They're quite notorious in their field of expertise. So this individual they are definitely of some kind of authority. Definitely. And this is why they're so careful about exactly how they approach you, because if it goes wrong, it could potentially really blow up in their face, like massively. You'll have to let me know why that is. I'm very, very curious to find out why. Like what sort of job does this individual have? What are they being restricted by? There is heavy emphasis here on someone wants to have a reunion with you, and they are massively attracted to you, as well as having so much love and compassion for you. Now, with the Eight of Cups being here, when this Tower moment happened between you both and somebody had to leave the situation, it's actually, some of you think that this particular individual doesn't care because they're not showing you any kind of anything, really. You're being told here that actually this individual is deeply hurt by the situation that happened between you both. In your guidance, you have got Judgment, Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Again, the Judgment card has made an appearance in this read twice. And the message behind Judgment is particularly powerful in your read. So the ruler of the Judgment card is Pluto. And the planet Pluto pertains to transformation, obsessions, and power. And the element of fire obviously pertains to action. And then the meaning of the Judgment card is making a final decision. It's a karma card. It's about renewal, revival, rebirth. It's about listening to your inner calling. It pertains to a temporary separation. It pertains to second chances, an awakening, reflection. It's the card of you reap what you sow. And because that card is showing up here in your read twice, the message is this individual, whoever this is, they are going to be asking you for a second chance, first and foremost. And Three of Cups is here twice also. Reunion, reunion. This is definitely an individual from your past, Scorpio, that is coming back round. Whatever this Tower moment was that happened between you both, that separation was temporary. Is reinforced here in your read twice. 2 Three of Cups, reunion, reunion, 2 Judgment. This separation is temporary. For some reason or other, it was a very necessary separation in order for either this individual or yourself to have some kind of spiritual awakening. And I'm feeling actually with 2 Judgments being out here, it was necessary for you both to have some kind of spiritual awakening, a spiritual rebirth. You're being asked here in your guidance to meditate and contemplate this second chance. So basically they're telling you here, do not rush into any kind of decision. You're being asked here, when this comes in, when this individual comes back in, and they are, you're being asked here to temporarily disconnect from reacting straight away. So you have to pull back and really think the situation through before you agree to anything. There is definitely a reunion here on the cards, definitely. See, they're asking you to temporarily disconnect and really think it through before you make your final decision. Really make sure that you've thought it through very slowly and very carefully. You don't have to react immediately when this energy does come into you. There's also future planning here and making your ideas real with the Two of Wands. So for some of you, this might actually be quite welcomed news, because it's what you wanted is becoming a reality when it pertains to having a reunion with this particular individual. Choose very, very carefully before you react to anything, is literally your guidance. Yeah, see. You've got I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting and wanting to date, and seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. Just keep on the lookout for that one. And just so done, mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted and ready to make a change. Now, I'm actually feeling that that pertains to the individual that you're dealing with. They are sick and tired of being on the outside looking in, and they're ready to make a change. Some of you wouldn't have even realized that this particular individual has got feelings like that towards you. Scorpio, please. Okay, so we've got playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together in true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So for some of you, this connection, before this tower moment happened between you both, there was an energy of light-hearted fun between you both, both making each other laugh, making each other smile. It was energetic and playful, and then down came the tower. So now it's like there's a second chance here for you both to really get to learn all about each other. There is definitely a soul bond between you both. There is. Like I say, this individual feels like you're like some kind of kryptonite for them. And that's literally, they're trying to make sense of how is that possible? It's possible because there's a strong soul link here. Okay. Sexual union. Honour the place in one another, where you are one eternal soul, for there you'll find true bliss. So, yeah. See with that playfulness card as well, I'm feeling there was a lot of sexual tension between you both, to be completely honest. And it's literally, it's a matter of time before this situation comes into union. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And romance. Yeah. Cupid's arrow strikes. Definitely. Some of you wouldn't have even realised that that particular individual has got feelings towards you. It's very unexpected. That there's definitely an element of surprise within this read. Okay. Right. Whoever the individual is that is recognizing themselves as that Emperor, King of Coins energy, the Cross Watcher. The first card out is a card for you, because you're the one that is currently talking yourself out of taking action towards Scorpio. And your card is Full Moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Find the balance between the cosmic and the mundane in daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Stop second guessing yourself. That's Crosswatcher's card. What do you have to? What do you need to release? Waning Moon. It's safe to let go and move on. It says move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start a new project. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Giving or receiving an apology. I'm feeling, Scorpio, that you might well be receiving an apology. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Count your blessings. You need to laugh more. Wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching and practicing gratitude. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Reach out to someone and let them know that you care. It says feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. I'm feeling that's Crosswatcher. And then new moon, a new start is coming. I'll see it when I believe it. It says you will soon feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. So, Scorpio, you're currently working through yet another metamorphosis, another purge. You're working through the things that you need to let go of. And in the meanwhile, you've got an individual that wants to approach you. They're unsure how, that they're seeing the risk to them of it blowing up in their face is quite high, so it's had a knock-on effect for their self-confidence. And the fact that we had 2 oracle cards that specifically came out for them as well, to help build up their confidence. Oh, okay. Right, so prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Yeah, I was feeling that really, really strongly at the start of your tarot read, Scorpio. What you're working on to help rebuild your finances, it is definitely going to be successful, definitely. We have triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully receiving life's lessons. So again, you're going through more changes. In fact, both of you have gone through a lot of internal changes, and it's all been divinely guided as well. Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. So you can expect a lot of serendipity throughout the month of May. A lot of really lucky finds, lucky chances. Message for Scorpio, please. Flying, number 20. And that is a 2, which pertains to duality, finding the balance, trusting your intuition, having a choice, being at a crossroads. It also pertains to partnerships and union. When this individual finds their confidence, this situation is going to come into union. Definitely. Flying. It says, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things that you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. That's literally come full circle to your read there, Scorpio. That was your entire tarot read summed up in one card. So, I don't know, I mean, maybe I could have saved half an hour. Right, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, then this is the Rebel deck. It's very brutal and can be a bit blunt as well. It works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still interchangeable. Okay. Right, you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on, let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Fucking apologise. Seriously, just do it. Yeah, somebody within this needs to apologise. And it's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're a grown-ass adult, stop blaming others for your shit. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Please do get in touch if that resonated for you, because I don't know what it is that I'm reading. I literally have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your messages. I might not be able to reply to them all, but I absolutely do read them and appreciate every interaction on my channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below. So thank you again, Scorpio. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.